What is up, you
You
tum
tum tum.
like
Sugar cookie.
All right. I'm gonna tell them about what you've done. So,
What have I
you know
done?
how we had our first part? It's kind of messy because there's so much that goes on in the book that we didn't really know, like how to get all in. And plus, the microphones died, which made it worse. We were talking to,
A wall.
yeah, with dead microphones, and then Maddie's phone died, and we're not using that phone to record again because the quality was kind of butt.
I just need a new phone.
Yeah, so we're back to my phone, and anyway, but because it was so messy, Maddie has gone through the rest of the book. Where's the book? Put sticky notes in little tabs, and she has slides on her computer with topics.
Not slides.
Not slides, just like a doc.
Yeah.
With
With like the topics
with
we're gonna
topics and everything organized.
Yes.
It's a round of applause.
Stayed up till like 4 a.m. last night.
There, I fell asleep at like 2.
It's okay.
Keep that.
Okay. Anyway, to start off,
I don't even know.
We left off with Juliet and Warner leaving Adam's place because Juliet got kicked out.
So
and Adam PMS.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. So now they're leaving, and it's
Right.
great.
It's
And
great.
I'm gonna have you read all the quotes because apparently I can't read anything because I'm just a bum.
Right. So
I marked them.
reading?
Juliet not wanting Warner to change. So basically, Juliet is saying like, "Hey, like, I like you just the way you are."
Right.
And she's like,
Oh, Warner is holding my hand.
"Oh."
Anyway,
And she's like, I don't care if people call you crazy, like psycho murderer type person.
mm-hmm.
Like, I don't believe any of those, and I like you just the way you are.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, really? He's like, or she's like, yeah. He's like, wow.
It's like, wow.
This is great. Yeah. So if you want to read.
God, the only reason I'm not going to kill Ken for this is because I know it would only upset you more. That's kind of funny.
It is funny.
That makes me. If you can make me laugh and giggle.
So
we're not gonna finish that. You don't want to fix me then? You don't have a long list of things I need to work on? No. There's nothing wrong with you that isn't already wrong with me.
That's true.
Right.
It's pretty accurate.
Right. This is when she says Aaron and he just says yes instead of yes, love. Sad, tragic.
Second thing. This is where Juliet finds out about Warner's scars. And anywho, this is where we find out about Warner's scars, and Warner's like, don't feel bad for me. Well, Juliet's like, what the heck, bro?
Yeah,
You've been like tortured your whole life. Like, so have I, but like
she has so much sympathy for others without realizing her own issues.
Yes.
Like, girl.
Yeah, he's trying to like kind of get rid of his scars, so he's using like this ointment, and so she's like, do they hurt? Like what's going on? Like, why are you like why are you putting this like ointment on your scars? And he's like I don't know, like, do they hurt sometimes? No. Like, kind of that stuff. And she's like, well, you don't really need to get rid of them. And he's like, you don't think I need to get rid of them? She's like, no.
Yeah, he's like telling her to go back to sleep, and that.
Yeah, because he's embarrassed.
Yeah.
He's losing his
it's a violation of privacy.
Yes.
Then she offers help.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's fun. She goes, I didn't know you cared about your scars. And he said, I don't. Then why this? You're being weird about nothing. I've already seen your scars. That doesn't mean you need to see them again.
Yeah. I think this is one of my favorite scenes in the book. Just because.
Actually? I have my favorite.
Okay. I said one of my favorites, not my favorite. We all know my favorite.
We all know the
favorite. But
we all know what chapter it's in, too.
Yeah. But this is one of my favorites just because, like, it shows how Warner can be sensitive about certain things. and how like Juliet has a lot of empathy for others, and yeah.
Oh, maybe I should explain. Like, she asked like where they came from, and then like he doesn't say anything, and then this
Okay.
is like this is where he says they were his birthday presents,
And it's so sad.
It's tragic. And then she's like really sad because like she's very
Empathetic.
yeah, empathetic's what I was gonna say, but then
Yeah.
she's yeah.
And he's just like, don't feel sorry for me. I don't want you to feel sorry for me.
Oh, she tells him he's perfect.
And then she's like, dude, there's literally nothing wrong with you. And you're just like amazing. She thinks he's amazing.
He is.
And like,
yeah.
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 But I think she just like wants to get to know him on a deeper level. Like she already knows him, but not like knows him. Oh, is this the Warner love confession?
Yes.
Yay!
This is where
that's point 3.
She's like feeling really empathetic,
sympathetic, yes.
Sympathetic, not empathetic. And she's like telling him how bad she feels like for him, and then he's like, stop talking to me like that, and she's confused. And he says it's cruel and heartless. And then she calls him Aaron, and then he's like, I
don't call me Aaron
anymore. And she's like, why are you acting this way? Like, I didn't think you cared this much about me commenting on your scars. And then he says, I don't know, but you definitely know. And then she goes, I thought you could sense feelings.
Exactly. And that actually comes in clutch like so much.
I forget about it, but then it's like, wait, let's go, dude. And then basically it's like a whole like love confession, and she's like kind of like trying to tell him, like she's like confused like why he's like so upset about this, and then she thinks it's something to do with scars, but it's actually like Juliet, because like she's being so nice and he like really likes her, but like he knows that she won't like him back, right? Because that's just how it went, right?
That's how it goes.
But then this whole like 2 pages is
love confession. He literally says, I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
and he's so sad about it.
He's like, and I know you don't feel it
talking about it doesn't do it justice. Like, you honestly gotta read it. And he really wants her to say that she loves him back, but like he also knows the answer. But she just and then she says, I can't lie to him. Baby, won't you come my way? Maybe we need to in this moment, because poor Aaron.
Because I think she is like not trying to love him. She's trying to get to know him, like I said, on a deeper level. So yeah. But she also just broke up with Adam, and she did love Adam. No, this is,
but it is I understand, yeah.
It's important because yeah. Even though he said like really hurtful things, she's still trying to understand like why Adam's so upset, which she knows, but like is still kind of processing through it. But she also is trying to be friends with Warner, and Warner's like, well, I love you, like I don't want to just be friends. And she's like, well, we need to be friends first before anything else can happen, because that's reasonable.
Yeah,
that's reasonable.
But like she sees it because he's been in love with her a lot longer than she's like felt any interest towards him, because at first it was Adam, but even while she was with Adam, Aaron still liked her, so he feels like it's been enough time to him. With her, it's a short amount of time. Like, does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense.
It does make sense. And then the gang pulls up. The next chapter, Warner gets to go get the gang. And then they're all here, and it's wonderful. And then Kenji and Juliet spill the tea. And they're like us when we're talking. They're like, oh my god. Like,
oh my god, this is what's going down.
I don't even know how to feel anymore. Like I think I like him, but I don't know.
And Kenji's just like, I'm here for you, girl.
He's like, I know. I know. It's so funny. But you gotta read it because it's very funny.
Oh, okay. So basically, Warner says you're welcome because Kenji says thank you because they show up and like there's so many amenities for them like that they're like whoa, and Kenji's like thank you, and Warner says you're welcome and everyone's like surprised because Warner's being kind. What? Brendan. Sorry. Can you calm down? Kenji asks what's going on, and she's like, what do you mean? And he's like, did you two get in a fight or something, or like, and she's like, no. He goes, how's Adam? She asks. Ugh, who cares? It's fine, cause she does. Anyway, he says that whatever's going on with Adam is like stressing him out, and that their drama is making things messy, and he didn't make it easy for them to leave. Because he's a baby.
He's a bum.
He's a bum. Then she figures out that, like, he's saying that he's tired and, like, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, he's not telling me something. So she asks what's wrong. And then he says he misses James. And that he didn't want to leave him behind. And then she's like, sorry, like, wish there was a way we could bring him with. And he says it's probably safe for her. Blah, blah. It's funny. I'm not saying that out loud. They're basically just ranting about Adam. Winston and Brendan are hanging out. I just love it here. I'm not gonna die in this house. She knows there's something else. She's like, kind of feels off. And he's like, I already told you. And she's like, that's not all. And she's like, you can tell me anything. I'm here for you. Like a good friend. That she says he needs a girlfriend.
That's true. Does it though?
It does for a short period.
Very, very short period.
But it's okay because it's gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
It will. Did you not see the interview? Oh my gosh. Hold on, we have to address the topic before we continue.
Holy!
The Shatter Me movie.
The Shatter Me? Shatter Me is becoming a movie adaptation. Holy! I'm so excited.
She's said that but then for Escape Me, the next book, she says that there's gonna be another chapter 55 in the next one. And then she also says there's gonna be a lot happening with Warner, James, Roosevelt, Kenji, Juliet, Zira, all of them. And
so excited.
So hopefully some more goes down with Kenji and Zira, because in the last one she said stuff would go down, and all we really found out was that Kenji just keeps pushing Zira. Like a bomb!
Kenji needs to lock in.
Kenji needs to lock in.
Come on.
And also she already has book 4 written.
What?
Yeah, like how does that work? Does everyone die? Hold on. I'm scared.
Hold on.
Because if you have it all written, that means you had a really good ending to something. Because, like, for funsies, I'm kind of, like, writing something, and I already have the end written, because people die. Are people dying? Or is something going down? Because how are you going to have the 4th book written, but not the 3rd one finished?
The 3rd one is finished.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not, it's, like, still, like, I don't know, it's
Isn't it getting like finalized and published and all that?
Yeah.
So it's technically all written.
Technically, it is finished. Yeah.
You know,
written at least.
Yeah, but also she probably like just finished like actually writing like the first draft of 4, or is it like completely published and finished?
Well, it wouldn't be published because if it was published, it'd be out to the public.
Oh,
so well, I think it's finished, and all it needs to do is be published. I don't know. We'll just see how she goes about it. But I'm excited. Because,
me too.
Well, we technically can't say that either because we're in our series. We're only here. But exciting things will happen with Juliet, and I'm very excited. So excited. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna
back to the thing.
Denny says he needs a hug from his friend instead of a girlfriend. Really? Oh, now we're moving on to Aaron, and he's like, so I has a new boyfriend. She's like, he's not my boyfriend. He's like, are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure Romeo wouldn't have let us come live with him if he weren't a little bit madly in love with you. Well, he ain't lying.
Literally speaking.
Maybe one day Warner and I will learn to be friends. And then Genji's like, seriously? Thought you were super into him. And then she just says she's attracted to him. No! You're more. We all know it but you. This is like kind of like the sapling to Kenji and Warner's friendship. The sapling.
The seed is being planted.
The seed is being planted. And it's having a rough life so far, but it's there. Yeah, Kenji's like really surprised that like Aaron's having any empathy, any kindness in his heart at all. Then Kenji's like, is he nice to you at least? And she's like, yeah, he's really nice to me.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I wonder why. And then he's like, but you guys like aren't a couple. And she's like, no. Do you hear how stupid like you sound?
No offense, but
You sound like an idiot.
yeah.
She says that like Warner would love to know he has brothers in this world. And he later does. Later. Like way later. Like way later. But it's fine. She just called him Kenny. What the heck are we doing? Okay, they're trying to figure out how to get Sonia and Sarah back. And everyone looks at Warner, and Warner's like, what? And then they're like, well, aren't you gonna help? Like, this is your domain, not ours. Like, you gotta at least know something.
And he's like, no.
And then he looks at Juliet and he's like, you sure you trust these people? And she's like, yeah. Like,
Skip
basically, they're just
marks.
talking about, like, kind of like their plan to get everyone back and take down Anderson. That's basically it. We're in a very romantic part of the book, so we're kind of skipping the tactical. Okay, now he's asking what she thought of his plan. And she's like, I didn't know you wanted my opinion. And he goes, of course I want your opinion. Well, you know. Wow.
Well, thanks.
Oh, wait, never mind. Other way around. He didn't say, of course I want your opinion. She said, you didn't tell me, like, thought of my plan. And then he's like, I didn't realize you want my opinion. And then he's like, I should go back to work. And then. So she's trying to stop him. And she puts her hand on his arm to stop him. And of course, he makes such a big deal out of that. But then, she says, I don't want it to be like this with us. I want to be able to talk, to get to know each other again properly, to be friends. Wait, I know what this part is.
Okay.
No! And then he says, like, he's doing his best, and he doesn't know how to just be her friend. Because my boy is down bad. And then she goes, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. There can be steps in between. I just need time to understand you like this as a different person. He says, you need time to understand me as a different person. You need time to fix your perception of me. And then she says, why is that so wrong? And then he says, because I'm not a different person. I'm the same man I've always been. And I've never tried to be different. He says that she's perceived him as something he's not. And that he's not going to change.
Oh, damn.
And then she says he already has. Then he says she's like kind of crazy for making such a crazy claim. And then basically he's like you don't know me, blah blah blah. Which if you say that, then he should understand like why she doesn't want to like be in a relationship with him yet. But then she's saying like she doesn't understand like what she's feeling, and that she's like that she feels she needs time to figure it out. And that he wants to be more right now, but right now what she needs is for him to be her friend. And then he says, I don't have friends. And then she says, why can't you try? And then Jesse's afraid that their friendship will be the end of it. Whatever. We're just being dramatic right now, but
What?
I need to take a walk.
Wait, hand me the book first. Got you, bro.
One eternity later.
Okay.
I'm listening. This is like story time.
Okay. Fridays are for biceps and forearms, and every day is for abdominals and cardio. I also spend the weekends doing target practicing.
Well, my man. Like what?
Bro. Bro's kicking her feet.
Well,
If
you had a man that jacked, would you not be kicking your feet?
Oh. Kenji is literally my favorite person ever.
Okay.
He's so funny. I love him. Oh man. Okay. So basically, Juliet's just like looking at him. She's like, I've never seen him in sweatpants. I've never like seen him in shorts. And Kenji's like, so let's get you going, huh?
I forgot about this part.
And she's like, I've never even like seen him in like sweatpants. It's so weird.
So he says, so let's get you going, huh? And then she's like, bro. And then he laughs. And then she says, I've never seen him in sweatpants before. I've never even seen him in shorts. And then he says, I bet you've seen him in less. And there you go.
And then she said, I want to die.
Well, I would too.
As Izzy. That was a great start to a chapter.
I mean,
Great
not
start.
yet, at least.
What?
You know how he says, I bet you've seen him less.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's a key word in that sentence. Keyword yet.
Yet. Okay.
So your brother shared some wise words of wisdom about books. Well, I took my walk.
What did he do? Wait, story time. What did he say?
I asked him what he thought about books, and he said, I don't read them. And then we went on.
Oh, wow. So, while Juliet's training with Kenji, she's trying to use her energy to, like, break objects. So, she's, like, trying to fling, like, dumbbells and, like, trying to, like, pick them up and toss them and use her energy to move stuff. I've said this already. But, then she, like, flings the dumbbell into the wall, and then the wall starts collapsing, because, you know, that's something that happens every day. And, Warner and Castle come in, and Warner harnesses Castle's powers, and they're, like, trying to, like, build the wall back up, and it's so cool. Warner goes to check on, Juliet to make sure she's okay. And she's like, thank you, and they, like, talk. And then Kenji says, hey, jazz hands, get your back over here.
Oh.
Bro looks like she just, like, spawned in a different place. That was funny. Is that a spider or a fly?
That's a spider.
Can you kill it?
You kill it. I don't have a shoe.
Hold the book.
Held. Spider killing fiasco. Get your
Okay.
bat. Get your bat for a tiny spider.
God, my legs hurt so.
Oh, Warner laughs. Girl. It's small.
I know, but it's in the corner. I don't want it to fall on me.
If it falls, at least it's dead.
I'm scared.
That scared me.
I don't like it. Okay. I got this.
Teenage girls against this tiny spider.
Literally tiny. What kind of spider is it?
I don't know. How about you ask it?
What kind of spider are you? Would you like to speak to the mic?
Oh, it's moving. Wait, why is it looking coming down to the mic? Kill it, Maddie. I missed! Ah! Spider gets all over her wall.
Ew. Ugh.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Again.
Yay, yay, hey!
Okay, let's see if I can wipe it.
What's up, myself? Alright, jazz hands, continue.
Hey, Jazz Hands, get your ass back over here. And when I read this last night, I was cackling. Like I was like, but like more like
You're cackling.
more like aha, aha.
Like what I was doing earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, got another one. Okay.
Oh boy.
Back to work. This time focus. You're not an ape. Don't go throwing your everywhere.
Hey. I
Eh.
actually did read that when you were killing the spider.
Oh.